Pradesh is undergoing a holistic transformation, from igniting an industrial revolution to accelerating new frontiers of growth drivers, creating opportunities for youth to building best-in-class infrastructure. The 30th CII Partnership Summit 2025 is unveiling the vision of a vibrant Andhra Pradesh under the dynamic leadership of its Chief Minister, N. Chandrababu Naidu.
75-year-old Chandrababu Naidu is the longest-serving Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Now, in his fourth term, his focus is not just ease of doing business, but speed of doing business. He's hungry, he's competitive, and he wants to make Andhra Pradesh the #1 destination in India for investments and manufacturing. Chief Minister, thank you so much for taking out time for CNBC-TV18. You've always been someone pro-reform, pro-industry, and wanting to get a lot done. In your fourth term, what is the legacy that Chandrababu Naidu wants to leave behind?
I have seen so many things in this country. Mid-90s, I became Chief Minister. At that time, nobody used to talk about reforms. Nobody used to take ownership. Then I used to take not only ownership, I used to promote what is economic reforms, what it means, what is the future. Around 90s, economic reforms. Mid-90s, first mover advantage of information technology. After that, India got a benefit of demographic dividend. That is a windfall gain. With all these things, now we are in inspiring time.
You're focused on Amravati, making it the #1 capital in India. You want to make Andhra Pradesh the biggest IT, AI hub in the country. But in the next 4 years, in this term of yours, what would you want to achieve?
Hyderabad is a proof of concept now. I started my career, high-tech city, promoting IT. That one policy has made Telugu community proud all over the world as on now. Highest per capita income. Today I am thinking next level of technologies, that is artificial intelligence. Now $15 billion Google has come. Now I want to promote every family one entrepreneur, and also every family should use AI or produce AI use case. That is where I am promoting now. At that time, high-tech city, now quantum computers. Now we are building Quantum Valley. I started, Government of India has introduced quantum machine. By using that policy, we got first quantum computer in India, IBM, TCS, L&T. Now, our people are ready to go for manufacturing of quantum computers. Indians are very, very capable. Originally, I gave reforms at the time, that report I gave, on the basis of that they brought reforms. Today 4G, BSNL has produced. Now 5G, 6G, 7G products is only a matter of time, replication. Indians are having capacity. Andhra Pradesh one day, it is a high-tech city, high-tech state.
I'd like to ask you about the CII summit which is taking place in Andhra Pradesh. 410 MOUs have been signed worth 9.8 lakh crore. Could you give us the thrust areas or some of the companies which are going to be investing in the Andhra Pradesh ecosystem?
As a matter of fact, just like India, Andhra Pradesh is a sleeping giant now. We are having 1,000 kilometers sea coast. On east coast, nobody is having this advantage. I want to build every 50 kilometers one port, hub and spoke model. And also, every 1 hour I can reach airport, number of airports. So that same thing, hub and spoke model. Already Tirupati, Visakhapatnam new airport is coming, Bhogapuram. Even Amaravati, one more airport is going to come. So many airports are going to be started now, already existed. All these things in infrastructure, I want to use it. And also road network, one of the best road network in the country. One is national highways. Now earlier my state highways are very, very bad condition. Now I am revamping, reconstructing all these roads. Even railway line, one of the best railway line. By connecting all these things, Andhra Pradesh will be a logistics hub, not only for Andhra Pradesh, hinterland of India.
Google $15 billion investment. This is a big win for Andhra Pradesh. Do we expect more such deals to happen in the coming few weeks and months? Chief Minister?
Already if you see, one is Google, another is RCL Mittal, steel plant. Now within short time, we are able to clear that project. From pit head to here, pipeline, iron ore slurry is going to come. Even Government of India has cleared that project. That project is going to start immediately now. Within 3 years' time, 3.5 years' time, they are going to start operations. That is nearly phase 1, phase 2. 1 lakh crores to 1,50,000 crores. BPCL has come, refinery. That is also going on now. Around 1 lakh crores in Ramayampatnam. And also NTPC and Government of Andhra Pradesh joint venture. Green hydrogen we are going. We are going to spend nearly 1,60,000 crores. With all these things, if you can compare, one is industrialization, futuristic. Second is agro-processing, especially Rayalaseema is going to become horticulture hub. Best breweries has come by Reliance, second biggest plant in the world. They are going to operate February 26. Like there is so much of investment, people are showing interest.
I'd also like to ask you about some of the unconventional things that you've done, like giving land to TCS for ₹1 to set up a facility in the state. Can we expect more such reform measures like that to attract industry to Andhra Pradesh?
There I can give credits to IT Minister. One day he brought a proposal. He wanted to give ₹1 for TCS. Moment I thought, is it right? Then he justified by quoting Narendra Modi ₹1 for Tata car, automobile plant. That has been changed Visakhapatnam total scenario itself. Now TCS has come. They are going to spend around 1,400 crores by creating 1,500 jobs. Cognizant has come. So many companies, including Google, has come. Now overnight Visakhapatnam has become very, very dynamic in attracting investment. Pharma and also IT, tourism, hotels, everything is coming now. Sometimes you cannot count value of land. Now we have to see the jobs, economy, and multiplier effect investments. Single decision has made remarkable changes.
As Chief Minister, in your 4th term, in the next budget, could you give us a sense of what's the kind of spending you have in mind to boost infrastructure in the country, to make it easier for people to come and invest? Could you give us a sense of the ballpark figure you have in mind?
Ease of doing business. We are number one always. Whenever I'm Chief Minister, I'm always pro-investment. And also, not only for the sake of investment, even to create jobs and build economy. Today, if you see 1 year time, or maximum 1.5 year by conducting CII conference. Nearly 8.67 lakh crores we are able to clear in SIPB and cabinet. They are all operationalized. We gave time, commencement date, not only starting project. On war footing, we are clearing everything. If they agree with us, they had a MOU, clear everything, all clearances, then it is our project, not only their project. That is how we are pushing by fixing the date, commencement date, inauguration date. All these things, all these projects are going to come within 2-3 years' time. This is only the beginning. I am having huge ambition and plans.
What do you think can be done in the next few years to improve the fiscal health of the state?
If you can go through fiscal prudence or strength of fiscal, Andhra Pradesh is having some disadvantage of bifurcation. There is a structural problem. I developed Hyderabad for knowledge economy. Hyderabad has gone to Telangana. After that, agriculture economy has come to Andhra Pradesh. From 25% combined state, now it has gone to 35% Andhra, 14% Telangana, agriculture GSTP. Service sector, Andhra 44%, Telangana 60%. Automatically revenue realization also is more there, less here. And also 1924, very bad time for Andhra Pradesh. All institutions were destroyed. Now I don't have any choice. I have to overcome all these problems. That is where I am working short term, medium term, long term, how to attract investment and how to revive economy simultaneously over a period of time. I am confident, always one should have a vision, everything is possible. Earlier I had done combined Andhra Pradesh, exactly 95. The then Andhra Pradesh economy was very bad. 3 months I didn't give salaries. At least this time I have given salaries first onwards. And also I have increased all welfare programs. And I lifted prohibition at that time. People voted me continuously. They had confidence in me. Now Hyderabad, Telangana, most livable city and also highest per capita income. This 5 years is a bad time for us. We gave a promise to our people, we will rebuild the economy and also rebuild brand of Andhra Pradesh. That has been started. It will move forward.
Chief Minister Naidu, thank you so much for being with us on CNBC-TV18, sharing with us your economic blueprint for the state of Andhra Pradesh, how you want to make Andhra Pradesh a global hub for AI, quantum computing and manufacturing, especially advanced technologies as well.
And agriculture also.
And agriculture as well.
Agri-tech and also health.
All right. All the best to you and your government. Chief Minister, thank you so much for being with us here on CNBC-TV18.
Thank you.
Andhra Pradesh is resurrecting its fortunes by opening up investments across diverse sectors, not just by implementing the ease of doing business policy, but ensuring speedy clearances and approvals for businesses to take off. The Minister of HRD, IT and Electronics, Nara Lokesh, shares the state's commitment to investors and plenty of opportunities in different sectors.
Joining us right now is Nara Lokesh, Andhra Pradesh's Minister for IT, Electronics and Human Resource Development. Nara Lokesh, thank you very much for being with us. The $15 billion investment by Google was like a trophy for the state of Andhra Pradesh. Could you give us a sense of what lies ahead and the kind of companies that you're negotiating with?
Well, I believe Google's investment is just the beginning. Andhra Pradesh is now attracting investments across sectors. And this is ranging from blue-collar jobs all the way up to quantum computing. And that's what I believe that makes Andhra Pradesh very unique. And the reason we're able to do that is clearly three things. One, speed of doing business. Two, leadership with clear track record. And three, only Andhra Pradesh has double-engine bullet train sarkar.
You are a man in a hurry. You've yourself said in several interviews that you're hungry. You're hungry for more investments. You want to deliver in the next 4 years. What more do you want to do? What do you want to achieve by 2047?
Well, 2047, we want Andhra Pradesh to be a $2.4 trillion economy. So Andhra currently is about $180 billion economy. That means we need to grow at 15% CAGR. So if this kind of growth rate has to be delivered, we have to fire across all sectors. And it requires greater alignment. Be energy, education, industries, aqua. So across board, we need greater integration and alignment. So that is what we've been able to achieve. And that is why we are able to push this kind of investments. And as a government, our target is $1 trillion worth of investment coming into the state of Andhra Pradesh.
Right. Now, $120 billion is what you claim has already been happened. In the CII summit, MOUs worth 9.8 lakh crores are being signed. Give us a sense of the thrust areas, and in the next 1 year at least, or 12 to 18 months, what is the kind of quantum of investments that are in the pipeline?
Well, you're asking all my trade secrets. Saying that if you look at, we're getting investments in energy, and especially in clean energy. That's a very important sector for us. The other part is in steel. So traditional industries are also depending on clean energy to sort of support them. That's been another thrust area. The entire ecosystem around IT, AI, data centers, quantum is another big focus. Of course, electronics manufacturing naturally is an important sector because India is one of the largest user of electronics now in the globe. So these are the primary thrust areas, but let's also keep in mind that as important as a Google investment is, for me a mushroom processing unit is equally important. Because Andhra is also predominantly an agrarian economy. So horticulture is a great focus areas. We have very clear mission now ahead of us to deliver even on those specific sectors.
Right. In the last 4 to 5 years, we've seen vulnerabilities related to some semiconductors. We've seen vulnerabilities now related to rare earth minerals as well. What are you doing in order to encourage an ecosystem for these in your state?
No, see, beach sand mining is a very important sector. So it carries rare earth minerals. So that's very, very important sector for us. And the way we're working with the entire industry is to actually come up with a policy. So how do we work backward? So yes, you got the mineral, but then how do you sort of go into entire processing? What are the kind of industries that depend on it? Who are the large players? Who are the medium players in this sector? And how do we get them to build the entire ecosystem around it? This is what I call vertical. Then comes horizontal, education, my department. So from offering courses to like skill development, to testing, to certification, we're building the entire ecosystem. So this is what I call clusterization. This is going to be very critical for us to succeed in, even in this particular sector.
Right. What do you think India needs to do in order to win the AI race?
Well, we have to build our own large language models. Two, we need to build a lot of data capacity within our country. So Andhra can do its part. So 6 gigawatts I can deliver as a state. But all the other states also should now come together and build more and more data capacity, because that is going to also be equally critical. And the third part is to power all this with green energy, clean energy. That is equally important. So data centers are great. You can't power them with just thermal alone. Well, I understand you need a base load, but then you have to have focus on renewables, pump storage projects. So all these three put together, I think, will create a very vibrant ecosystem.
Have you set out a target for your people that I want this much FDI by so-and-so date?
See, our target is to attract $1 trillion worth of investment, both domestic and FDI, to Andhra Pradesh. So I'm sector agnostic, country agnostic, entrepreneur agnostic. As long as you want to invest in Andhra Pradesh and you want a state that can move fast, please come and invest in Andhra Pradesh.
You focus on speed of doing business. That's how you sell Andhra Pradesh. Under speed of doing business, how much time does it take to open a company, get clearances to begin manufacturing?
See, from the time we shake hands, we agree that you will invest in Andhra Pradesh, to completing all the process, not more than 30 days flat. 30 days we can deliver land, ready to break coconut. And that's how we've worked.
All right, Nara Lokesh, thank you so much for being with us here on CNBC TV.
Thank you for having me.
With the key motto to promote investments in the state, the Chief Minister held the India-Europe Business Partnership Roundtable to explore opportunities to drive sustainable innovation and green shift. Representatives from countries like Switzerland, Germany, and Armenia participated in the discussion. With over 200 CEOs in attendance and 48 key sessions running over 2 days, the summit promised a great opportunity for investors to explore multiple areas of investment and interact with top officials for seamless investment experience. From toys, furniture to renewable energy, a series of MOUs were signed with companies like Hero Future Energies, Joule Group, and Pals Plush ahead of the summit, establishing the state's commitment to build industrial corridors and zones for manufacturing.
All right, Mr. Sinha, thank you so much for speaking to CNBC TV18. I want to start by talking about today's fresh announcement of about 60,000 crore that you've committed. Run us through, this is across 4 MOUs if I'm right. Can you run us through what these projects are and when do you hope to get them off the ground?
Yeah, sure. The total announcement, of course, is for 82,000 crores. As you rightly said, we have one project that is already going on right now, which isn't getting implemented. It's a wind-solar hybrid project that we're doing for the Solar Energy Corporation of India. It's been done in the Anandpur district. It's about close to about 4.8 gigawatt peak, the project. In addition to that, we've signed for other MOUs today, amounting to, as you said, 60,000 crores more. Those are basically a green hydrogen hub that we intend to set up here for a couple of pumped hydro projects that we want to do here. It's for an ingot wafer solar manufacturing plant. And of course, we want to set up more clean energy capacity as well, because the demand in the state is going to grow. And this is a good state with good radiation and wind. So we want to set up more clean energy capacity as well. So all of that adds up to this number. We hope to make these investments literally in the next 4 or 5 years.
Right.
And I must say that the state government here is very supportive and is very keen for us to make the investments happen as quickly as possible, which frankly is what we want to do.
When do you plan to list in India?
That's an important question. Look, I think the listing in India is less the first step for us. The first step for us is that we have to complete our delisting process in the US. For that, a lot of things need to happen. The board has to receive a final proposal, which they have to then recommend, shareholders have to vote. So there's a bit of a road we need to travel on that. So I think one step at a time.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for speaking to CNBC TV18. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.